Lauren here, and welcome back to another one of my videos. So today I'm actually on the MCCC, it's 3Cs, it's NAM followed by 3Cs, yeah. That server, I'm on the creative part of the server because, well, I've started a survival server on here. The first episode's already out, so if you want to see that, it'll be linked in the end card, so you can click on that and go watch that. So I'm actually on the creative server because I realized when I was starting the single player server that you guys don't actually haven't had much experience with me building. Like, you have no clue what I'm capable of building and stuff like that. Like, the only examples you've had so far are my little Stardew Valley houses, which I'll post like up here, and then whatever that building competition builds were, which were not great. They just are not really a true representation of what I'm actually capable of building and doing, simply because for the Stardew houses I had limited time and resources, and for the competition we were also limited in time and resources. So I thought I'd bring you over this creative server, and then afterwards I'm going to bring you over to a survival server which I'm at with some other friends, which I don't record on but I've done some pretty cool things on, to show you what I'm capable of doing in survival. But first, we are in the central district of the server. There's some things that I haven't built, like Maya Dragonheart built that, my brother Darkfire built that. Not really sure what's going on over there. But over here, me and Negative Light built this thing. This is our brick egg rocket. Don't judge us, but yeah, so that's something we've done. This is my little head shop. I think Negative did most of the outside work and stuff because I'm not much into modern, but I painstakingly placed all the tiles, and I also oh my goodness, there's foxes in here. Yeah, I placed all of these things on and stuff, so pretty organized, I know. So this is the Sanctus Supreme building. This is where we can get the armor stand book. So if you click here, you can get the little statues book, which is used on Hermitcraft. So we do have that. And I think that's actually a really good segue to a part of this creative world which I've worked really hard on, which is it's art and education. So as you can see, as I'm flying towards it, we get a giant lag spike because in that very little area that's slowly spawning in is a lot, and I mean a lot, of armor stands. So I've become quite adept with using the armor stand book. Not so much in making people. I still kind of struggle with that. My brother's a bit better. My little brother did that one and stuff. So this is the bus that Blue Phoenix had done. The bridge was made by my little brother Dragon Tree. He even made that little person, which he's getting there. He's my little trainee, so he'll be an armor stand pro in no time. But oh my goodness, if you look over here, this is what I've been doing with a mixture between the Hermitcraft heads and armor stands. I write small things. Each one of these glass panes is like a single armor stand. As you can see, I have barrier blocks, so you just run into it and you can't go anywhere. So I have these really cool ticket booths, which that took even longer, if you can imagine. I have these really cute gates, which I love, which barrier blocks save lots of things. My brother did the people. Oh, it's someone sleeping on the job. Okay, yeah, I haven't actually seen these people. My brother did some people. So we have that. This is the lion cage. It's literally just a cage. There's no armor stand lions. It is something that I plan to do and then do like a ton of exhibits. But yeah, so this is the first exhibit I'm working on. There will be lions in there eventually, once I figure out how to do a lion, because I've been struggling with it for a while. But this is not the only part of the Art Entertainment District that I have had an impact on. In fact, most of the Art Entertainment District is kind of just me. I also do a bit of note blocks, so this is something I made for Negative Light's birthday, so if you give a listen. That sings happy birthday! So that's all I've done note block wise. Note blocks take a long time, so I couldn't find a tutorial on how to do it, so I actually just had to find the music sheet of happy birthday and then just do all the calculations myself, which took a bit of time, but I managed to figure it out. But yeah, I do know how to do note block songs, so if that's something you're actually interested in me doing, is just picking a song and trying to translate it and teaching you guys how to do it and stuff, like, I'm totally up for making a video that does that, but only if you guys are interested in it, of course. So the last part of this area that I have a huge part of is the pixel art. So this is our little pixel art area, and in this corner we have what Maya Dragonheart has done. She's made these two really cute paintings. She's also done like different colored versions of them and stuff, and they're for her hotel and they're really cool. And these are the pixel arts that I've done. So you can see I have like a smaller version, the giant. I have my snail who I adore. He's so cute. This and this. So most of them I do get like my pixel art crew online, but then I modify like the colors and the size and stuff to fit better in Minecraft. So that's another thing that I do a lot of. So we have a ton of those, and I'll be showing off some other pixel art later on that I did, a really big one that I did. Pretty much how this pixel art works. This is something my brother Darkfire made. Let me see if I can find it empty. They have these cool little grid things so you can keep track, and they level up on the sides of a map and stuff so you can stay on, and then you just clear and unclear as you're doing it and stuff. So you can see Maya still has her stuff out because she's still doing lots of different color swatches for hers. This was the start of something I did that I honestly need to delete because I'm not doing it anymore, but I'm lazy. But yeah, so this is pretty much what the pixel art district is. I think it's really cool. You can do really big maps. In fact, I'm going to show you a really big map I've done later on. And in fact, you know what? Let's head over there. So it's back near the central district is the quickest way to get there. Back at the cute little centric district, past this guy who, don't ask, should appear the Purple Crafts Productions cool little tower thing. So this is something that the tower itself was pretty much made purely by Negative and Maya and Blue Phoenix. They are the ones who created this. I kind of I helped with some things. I did the little coral reef down here. I also fixed the sign because they made it and it didn't look great. So I made this, and it looks. I think it looks a lot better after I touched it. But yeah, pretty much all this inside area. It is the boys. They've done this cool little painting thing where they put my paintings up. Like the vines, there's a secret in that vine, but I'm not going to tell you about it, but there is. I have a secret hideout in there. I did some of this armor stand stuff here with like the sword being there and bread on the pressure plat and like the meat cooking, so that part was me. I also did this cute little cross over here. So this little cross is mine. It is floating. Maya broke things and I'm too lazy to fix it. So it's Maya's fault. She broke that middle block. This is a 3x3 map that I did, which is our Purple Craft Production kind of logo thing, which is Purple Craft Productions preparing Christ's people because we're clever. But yeah, so that's a sign that I made. I really like the cross. I think the cross is definitely the best part, and I like the Purple Craft Productions and stuff. I feel like the background could use some help, and so could the peas, but you know, this thing took ages, and the time it took my brother and Negative to make this, I was doing that the entire time, and that's with World Edit. Maps are slow, they take a while. So that's just kind of like examples of what I'm capable of doing in a creative world and stuff, when my creativity can go as fast and crazy as it wants to. I do tend to do a lot of more detailed work, like I love doing the armor stands and pictures and stuff. We have the armor stand book on the other server, so I do plan to do some of that. Oh, actually, I nearly forgot, like, the build I've spent most of my time on the server on, which is in the entertainment district. You guys are going to love this. So, the entertainment district looks pretty empty, looks pretty like, not much going on. But if you come over here, you can see something that me, Negative, and Blue have been working really hard on, which is the Purple Craft Productions Arena. So this is a game that we're making where you can shoot people with fireworks and kill them, and there's going to be lots of command blocks involved, and we need to work on those pods if you don't like them. But yeah, I built this wall. This wall is my design. I love this wall. It took forever, even copying and pasting it, because I had to do the corners separately and stuff. But yeah, so this is my lovely wall. It's beautiful, and I love it, and it's so cool, and it looks just as good on the inside as it does on the outside, which I think is always important. And inside, we have all the different biomes that we're creating to play in. So the central one was one made by Negative Light. You can see he has the little control tower where things be happening, like fancy things will be happening in there. And then you can wander about here and shoot people with arrows. We had the Orange District, which we made into a flower field. This is one I made, so I did all the training. The trees are all custom. The terrain I copied and pasted from an area and dumped it in here, and then like smoothed it out so no one could fall in and get stuck. But all the trees are custom. I even made little orange trees out of armor stands because they're so cute. And like my big giant flowers and like little mushroom houses and a well that is instant death if you jump into, because why not? Over here we have the swamp area, which Negative Light made. We have the ocean area, which my brother Blue Phoenix is working on. So he's made good progress. We have a cute little coral reef that's gonna spread because you can fight underwater with firework rockets, and it's amazing. We have this winter biome, which is another one of Negatives. And then over here's an end biome, which I made. So this one's another one of mine. Each one of these blocks was hand punched out and placed for this fog effect, simply because the way I did it, World Edit would not cooperate with me, so I'm not smart enough with World Edit to have figured it out, so that took a while. This one is the only one hasn't even been started yet, but it's going to be a giant volcano, and it's going to look epic and be fun to fight in. So we're going to have a volcano here. Over here is our nether area, which is one of the two newer ones. That's the other new one over there, which this one, most of it was done by Negative Light. I just did some of the central training I did. The rest of it Negative did. He designed it and did all that. And over here, we have the final area, which I also worked on, which is the mushroom biome area, which isn't done yet. I still want to armor stand little mushrooms, so I'm going to make little armor stand mushrooms dotted about, because I feel like I need some medium size. I have my little cardboard rocket towers, wizard tower things, which still need stairways and stuff in them. I have these cool bridges going across, and yeah, you're probably like, why is that on fire? Mushroom blocks, when you put them in lava, just randomly go on and off of fire. Like sometimes they're on fire, sometimes they're not, and it's completely random. I also have a pretty simple little bridge over here going into this area. So yeah, so this is all the stuff I've been working on creative. I spent most of my time making the pixel arts, making this, and my zoo. I've spent many hours on those three things, are the big things that I spend a lot of time on, because I like doing cool, fun game projects like this. I love doing pixel art, just being creative with that, and I also really enjoyed working with armor stands and doing the zoo. And of course, doing the notebook thing was fun, just because, you know, I know how to do it, and it's cool to do things like that. And it was for his birthday, so it's special in that way. But now I'm going to move over to my survival server and give you guys a taste of what I can do when I'm in survival. So we should be seeing coming in the distance my awesomely cool mountain base. Hopefully. Ah, there we go. It's showing up. So this is my base that I've been working on in survival. I'm on survival now. I'm on a carrot server with some like other friends. As you can see, there's one there. But yeah, this is when you come to my base. This is what you see. The first thing I built was, as soon as I got hold of the new nether blocks, which I got hold of pretty early on, was this little dock thing, which I think is really cool. Which you can just your little boat and walk in and see. As you can see, I'm experimenting. Everyone agreed that the white was ugly and that I should not do the white, so I'm experimenting with some things here, and we're thinking like red terracotta or something would look good, but there's no mesa biome. We've been all hunting for ages to look for mesa biomes because other people want terracotta for things too. So yeah, as you can see, I'm experimenting with a lot of color palettes. Hopefully I come up with something that looks good, or find a terracotta biome. So if we come up here, I think the first thing I'll show you is my mine, because that was the first other thing I built. Was this thing, which took really long, and I didn't have diamond tools at that point. I didn't even really have iron. I was using stone, and I was just off in the net. I have drained the nether so hard of like all its resources. I've chopped thousands of trees and stuff. Everyone thinks I'm crazy. No one else is using nether resources as much as I am, but you know what? I'm okay with this. So this is not a house. I don't have a house yet. This is my little storage area, which I think looks really cute and like hugging up to the mountain. So you come inside. Up here I have just storages for everything that's probably really badly spelled, so I'm not going to look at the signs too much because I don't care if they're spelled bad, but I do care if you see it. Up here, I have all my more valuable stuff, so all my ore things and tools and stuff's up here. And then if we go down here, you can see this is where I store all my stones and stuff that I need bulk storage of. So all that stuff comes down here, and I have plenty of chests just to keep going and growing and stuff. But yeah, this was the second thing I built, and then after that I built this bridge over here, which is going to go into my farming area once I bother to get that going. This is my cute little bridge, which I absolutely adore. It's just a mush of all the new like nether wood and black stone with the really twisty, twirly fence posts, and it's all guided down there with some of it in the lantern sitting up, some of it sitting down. I love this bridge, and I spent a long time designing it in a creative world trying to get the dimensions right and stuff, so I'm so pleased with how it turned up and how it seems to like link these two sides together. I haven't decided if my farming area is going to be nether themed like my living area is, but it probably will be because I'm obsessed with these new blocks. But yeah, I want to have like a full-blown tree farm and lots of food area over here. And then the last thing that I've managed to build since I've been here, you also notice I don't have netherite tools yet. Most people do. I'm not even like fully enchanted. Yeah, I'm getting there. But yeah. So over here is my giant tower, which is going to lead me to certain floors. I was hoping this would have grown. I need to bone meal that because I can't get up there right now, but that's a work in progress. I need to bone meal that so I can get down, but that will be how you get up and down. And there's little trap doors which lead into each of these islands. This is going to be my bedroom island, so I'm just going to have a cute little outdoor bedsy area, and my enchanting area is going to be there. Then the tower up there is a bridge that leads to the top of that area, which I'm going to make my little village area. So I'm going to make another village for all my villagers who will have various tasks so I can trade with and stuff. Yeah, so this is kind of just an example of what I can do on survival with, I think, this server. The server, I've started playing it about a week after the Nether update came in. I kind of got a late start because I was busy doing other things. So, judge how long that took me to do this as you will. I have had lots of help. A lot of people come. There's usually an average of at least like 2 to 5 people on at all times. So it's a pretty active for a survival server. And there's, oh look, speaking of that, here's someone else. Hiya. So I just want to give a disclaimer about the survival server, is that we are planning on moving a lot slower than I probably am here. Just because we are playing as a group and stuff, and we're doing just a lot of mischief and fun and jokes and stuff, and most of it is us filming together. Like, we don't do much solo playing on that world and stuff, so, we each have like an hour, maybe 2 hours a day where all of us can get on and play together, and that's when we're gonna play and stuff. So it's not gonna be like here where I'll get on by myself and be like perfectly content. I still might get on the other server a little bit if I have like a task I want to get done or something, like more from the wizard tower and stuff. So I've done a bit of solo survival, but that is a co-op survival world in the sense that like we're in group chat and we're doing everything together and stuff. So I will not be moving as fast as I am here. And also, I'm building with them, which means I have to work with their build styles and adjust and stuff and figure all that out, which will be a new experience because I'm not used to doing that type very much. Normally when I'm on a survival server with other people, I let them kind of just build for me. But this survival server, I want to show off my building skills and do builds with you guys and stuff, so I'm definitely not going to be sitting on the sideline and letting others build for me. I'm going to do the building myself. So I hope you guys are excited for that, and I hope this gives you a taste of what you can expect, at least somewhat, in my survival serve and the survival Let's Play. And, encourages you to watch it and, join in and tune in, because it's going to be cool builds like this mixed with really bad jokes from my brother and lots of mischief from me and Negative and my little brother jumping in and out, just throw in surprises that we weren't expecting. But yeah, I'm going to link that video at the end cards. I hope you watch it. and that you'll join me for that series and for however long it ends up going. Yeah, I hope you guys have a beautiful and blessed day, and I'll talk to you guys again soon. Bye!